Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can or if you can not. Let me know if you can or if you cannot. Okay, so you guys cannot hear me. Okay. So y'all can or y'all can't? Okay, so it looks like I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, you guys can hear me now. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. All right, yeah, I'm not sure what was happening. Um, Maybe that's what it was. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get into this article here with Kevin Samuels. I'm not sure where the sound cut out, but I was just saying that we're gonna talk about Kevin Samuels, and we're also gonna talk about some other things that's been going on. Okay, in the blogs, we're definitely going to be chit chatting about that as well. So let's go ahead and just check out this article here. What I also was saying that I was saying that I didn't think that Kevin was like that big enough to be covered by TMZ. That's what I said last night because a lot of people felt like he would like a lot of people were waiting on TMZ to let them know something, and I just felt like he's not that big enough. But it seems like NBC News is the one that came out and gave a story. I think it was first said on Twitter on NBC News, Black BLK. So I think they were the first one to like put it out. I guess a reputable company that everybody felt like, oh my God, it's NBC. So we know they're accurate all the time, right? So they ended up putting out this story. Make no mistakes about it, girl. Gossip of the City was the first ones to let the people know. Period. But let's keep going, okay? Kevin Samuels, a YouTuber with 1.4 million subscribers, has died, his mother says, okay? Samuels' views on dating and relationships, which many people on social media felt were an attack on Black women, often sparked outrage. Yes, ma'am. Okay, while he was here, it was outrage. And now that he is no longer with us, it's continuing to be even more outrage because people are feeling a way that others are not showing any sympathy towards this man passing away. Um, I told y'all I'm Omarion to it all. I feel no ways. I'll be completely honest. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. If a Black woman passed away, white woman, whatever woman passed away, we can't say that, Mr. Samuels would have given them the same type of um condolences. Like we just, we don't know. So I just feel like people are entitled to feel however they want to feel about the situation overall. But anyway, they're saying that Kevin Samuels, a YouTuber who became known for his controversial relationship advice, has died. His mother confirmed to NBC News. Rumors of his death first circulated on social media on Thursday night. Girl, no, it did not. Not on Thursday night. Child, it first circulated earlier that day. All right. Now, his mother, Beverly Samuels Birch, not y'all put her whole name, but I guess, girl, declined to release details about what happened. She said she learned of her son's death from social media. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that last night? I said that last night where I was like, girl, that's one of the worst things. One of the worst things. One thing about social media, they going to tell you that your family member done passed away, girl. Okay, that's one thing they're gonna do for sure. Okay, somebody says the same energy you give out when you're living is the same energy that will be returned to you when you're dead. That's definitely the energy that's coming out. That is definitely the energy that he receiving, child. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. It looks like there's a quote from the mom saying that was a terrible thing for social media to put that out. I didn't even know. I hadn't even been notified. All I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us. All right. The Atlanta Police Department said officers were called to an apartment on East Paces Ferry Road, Northeast, on Thursday morning regarding a person injured. By the time police arrived, first responders were performing CPR on an unresponsive man, later identified as Samuels. Now, a woman in the apartment told officers that Samuels had complained about chest pain and that she attempted to help him, but he failed. Okay. What they did not say it was that the woman fell on top of him. Okay. That is what some reports are saying. Okay. The woman then called 911, and I think she tried to get some type of instrument to him to help him because they said that she was indeed a nurse. Girl, This is messy. This is messy. They're saying that Samuels was taken to the Piedmont Hospital. Police said when contacted Friday, the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office said it could not confirm or deny any information. Okay, Samuels, who described himself as an image consultant, shared YouTube videos to his more than 1.4 million subscribers discussing topics that included dating and relationships. His views, we already read that, child. We know a lot of people don't like his views. It's outrage. Okay. Last month, he was slammed over a video where he labeled women who are over 35 and unmarried as leftovers. And it is sad to say, because a lot of people on social media was like, you're right, we are leftovers because we're still here and now you have gone to glory. And it's just like the comments have been cutting up. Like, they have been cutting up. They are not showing any mercy, and I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. You do how you feel, child. I'm sure people, chuckled to themselves when Tupac and Biggie got up out of here. Okay. Let's see. All that talk about fat women, and he wasn't even taking care of his health. How ironic. Exactly. How did he die? On top of me? Child, I feel bad for a lot of family members that find out. I'm looking at Lady 6916's comment. I feel bad for a lot of family members that find out about a relative's death over social media. It's like, dang, like that sucks. And what's even more crazy is that it took them all day, it seemed like, to even get in contact with the mama, to even let her know, like, hey, your son has passed. Like, it's a very sad thing at the end of the day. A lot of people say he has children. I don't know if he does or doesn't. Again, I'll be honest, I wasn't a watcher of his content, so I don't know a whole lot about him aside from the things that went viral. So if he is indeed a dad, I feel bad for those children, because whether you have regardless of the relationship with your parent, they still just lost one. You know what I'm saying? So if they had, like, let's say they weren't on great terms and they were planning to reconcile, or wanted to, you know what I'm saying, they'll never get that opportunity. So I definitely feel bad for the child. Okay, somebody says he does have a daughter. Whew. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. So he does have a daughter. Wow, y'all. That's sad. That's sad. And his daughter, is she a black young woman? She's going to be growing into a young woman. The women he would consult about and consult to on his channel. Definitely, I want to say praying for her. Okay. What else we got going on? They also said he also stirred up controversy over videos where he rated women's appearances based on their looks and dress size. Many said his advice was toxic and misogynistic. Now, also, they didn't release the lady's name over there on the Jasmine brand. They've released the lady's name, and her name was kind of like, let me go to it. Is this the one? I don't know if she took it down. I know I took a screenshot of it for sure, just in case they did try to, you know what I'm saying, take it down, girl. Let me go over here. Let me scoot over. Let me scoot over. Okay. Um, let me scoot over. Her last name. Okay, her first name starts with a O. Last name is Alcantara. Alcantara. It makes me think that she could have been like Spanish or something like that. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if she was a white woman. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Alcantara. Mm, wow. And I do wonder, y'all, if there's going to be any type of investigation in his passing, because as this I want to find, I really wanted it to be on the Jasmine brand because I wanted to be able to share that. So let me see if it, let me see now, because it looked like she may have, I think she could have taken that down. I think she did. I think she took, because it was posted like early this morning. Yeah, she took it down, but I'll just read it to you guys exactly what it's saying, unfortunately. it was taken down. Okay. It says on May 5th, 2022, Officer Figueroa responded to a call at 297 East Paces Ferry Northeast, apartment number 1605, regarding a person injured. Okay. Upon arrival, Officer Figueroa observed the fire department engine number 21 performing CPR to a black male unresponsive on the floor of his apartment. I then met Mrs. Hortensia Alcantara, who identified the male as Mr. Kevin Samuels. Now, Ms. Alcantara stated that she met Mr. Samuels last night, came to his apartment, and spent the night with him. Ms. Alcantara also said that early morning, Mr. Samuels complained of chest pains, right? And she attempted to help him, but he fell on top of her, and she proceeded to notify 911. Now, Ms. Alcantara also said she requested the 911 operator to contact the front desk for a defibrillator to keep Mr. Samuels responsive until Grady arrived, because she is a nurse. Now, Grady ended up, arriving, and they ended up transporting Mr. Samuels to Piedmont Hospital by Grady, okay, by way of the ambulance or whatnot. Very unfortunate situation, but because of that, for me, it does make me think and wonder, like, this is a bit interesting. Will there be any type of investigation that's going to take place, because this woman did just meet this guy the night before? I mean, and just being honest, like, regardless of whatever his history is to the social media, to the masses, my thing is just thinking, like, if that was my family member, right? I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. Investigation, please. Oh, who is this woman? Who is this woman, and what was you doing? And did you provide him with anything? Granted, it could be something he could have took on his own or whatever like that. Could have been other health complications or whatnot. But that's why I'm just wondering it. I mean, she did try to, keep him responsive. She that's what she said. I don't know, y'all ain't gonna lie. I be watching too much of Snap and all these other ID channels and all this other stuff. How people be acting like they be trying to, give people help and stuff. The whole time they really wasn't, but just making it seem like they was trying to help them. Try be watching too many. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say horror movies, but suspenseful drama movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is just going everywhere. I'm not putting anything off on this woman, not saying she did anything to him at all. But what I am saying is, if that was my family member, I would want to get an investigation or something, because he didn't know her like that. At least that's what she said. She met him like the night before, but she did try to keep him, responsive until the people got there. Very, unfortunate situation. But I can imagine how she feeling too. They say he drinks a lot of Red Bull. I did hear that. I don't even like the taste of that stuff. I haven't had that since what, college, child? So, yeah, one and done. Okay. And I watch a lot of true crime. So, yeah, what's the real reason? She was there. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. I would hope so. He will have to have an autopsy. I would think so. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure his audience would like to know what really happened. Not that it's any of the people's business, for real, for real. That's more so for the family. But I'm sure that information is likely going to get leaked as well, So, in Texas, an autopsy has to be performed if a patient dies within 24 hours of a hospital stay without any underlying diseases, if they die in a residence, or if the death was unwitnessed. Okay. I don't even know how it works in Georgia. Not even going to lie to you. I'm not sure how that works here. In the GA. Not sure at all. Let's go ahead and get back to this article real quick before we move on and see if there's anything else that we care to discuss regarding the situation. Let's see. Kevin Samuels has made a career off. Ooh, somebody, I did see this tweet. Girl. I did see this tweet. Journalist Ernest Owens wrote, Girl, this is messy now. This is messy. Listen, Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing Black women for profit. He emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about Black women, dead or alive. What a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that misogynist. Oh, wow. Somebody else said, what did Kevin Samuels die from? Being 56 and unmarried? Ooh, shit, girl. I'm talking about eating him alive. Girl, let me not say that because this man has passed. What you mean eating him alive, girl? This man has passed. Anyway, okay. Eating him afterlife. Some, including YouTuber Adam22, defended Samuels. Okay, so although some people were coming at his neck, some people were defending him. Kevin Samuels was a good dude who gave a lot of people solid advice. He got smeared for having a backbone and an opinion, and he didn't back down to the mob. Rest in peace. Okay, so there's that, you guys. That's pretty much all regarding Mr. Kevin Samuels, who has passed away as of yesterday on Cinco de Mayo. He has passed away. It has been confirmed. NBC News is reporting it. They were able to get in touch with his mother, and his mother confirmed that she found out about her son's passing by way of social media, which definitely sucked, for her. And she hated that they actually put that out there because she didn't get the time to, I guess, be notified. So, yeah, and she just wants everybody to pray for the family, okay? Because regardless of his views and things, a mother still lost her child. So that is what she is requesting at this particular time, okay? She had the heart going too hard and it gave out. Oh, wow. I guess he's finally resting in his femininity like he always wanted. Ooh, girl, y'all be over here. Girl, y'all be over here cutting the up. A single man telling single women they're a number on a scale and their education doesn't matter. Yet who supports the majority of Black households? Okay. Hey, Lily. Hey, honey. How are you? Hi. Oh, the comments is moving. He was drinking Red Bulls every day and blue pills. Oh, wow. Blue pills, girl. What is blue pills? Is that connected to the honey packs that people were out here speaking on? Is that what that was? Let me know now. Let me know before we move on. I would think that it was connected. Let me see here. See what else you guys are saying before we swiftly go to the next thing. Oh, okay. Thank y'all for clearing up the blue. So it's the honey pack. It's similar to the honey pack, child. Whew. Similar to the honey pack. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. Thank you so kindly. Okay. So let's see. Let's go over here to the Jasmine brand, you guys, while I have you all here. And let's just chit chatty patty and see what's going on before I hop off of this live here, child. Let's go over here. I need to know who Tamar talking about. Okay, because Tamar over here calling out somebody. And I need to know.
This is the problem. You got to stop putting everybody in your friend category. Stop that, number one, because everybody is not your friend. Everybody's not. They're not well. Yes, everybody don't want you to succeed and do good. Yes, but you can help. But you can. Enough money. This is the problem. You got to stop putting everybody in your friend category. Stop that, number one, because everybody is not your friend. Everybody's not. They're not well. Yes, everybody don't want you to succeed and do good.
Okay, so I'm wondering, was she talking about Jeannie Mai? Like, what was the point of that clip? She says, "Woo, child, everyone is so damn fake. Woo, it's too much to be fake at 40 plus." Girl, Tamar, you've been over here cutting up. Tamar been over here cutting up. She also was over here talking about Kevin Samuels is dead. What that woman said, I was like, "Nah, girl, you ain't have to girl, she knows she ain't have to say that, but I do want to know who she's talking about. Like, what? I mean, people always be fake, girl. It ain't really got too much of an age on it for real. They do be out here faking like I'm up. Oh, I ain't even finna lie to you, girl. But let me see what Miss Girl said. Cause I was like, Tamar, I think it's on the neighborhood talk, y'all. Give me 1 second. Mm-mm. Talking about he was supposed to come to her event. She says, y'all, that man Kevin dead. Damn. He was coming to the premiere of You See with Tamar too. So many questions. I'm sad. And I'm like, Tamar, you know you did this to plug your show. Now you know you did this to plug your show. Some of them men did. Mm-mm. I don't know. Wasn't Tamar on the way to the upper room recently? I honestly do not know. I do not know. I do not know, child. I don't know if she was or wasn't. But I don't think she lied. I just wonder who she's over here speaking on. Let's see what else they got going on over here on the Jasmine brand, girl. Let's talk about this real quick, okay? And let's get into this if it's gonna come up on the screen, right? So somebody put this on the page saying, here's our top 50 greatest female rappers of all time. List revised. Let's argue. Okay. And then Miss what's her name? What's Miss Girl name? Miss Cash Doll was like hilarious. It is hilarious to me. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Looking at this list. I don't even care about too many other people on the list. I'm just gonna look at the first 10. Okay. For me, you got Nicki Minaj, number 1, Lil Kim, number 2, Missy Elliott, number 3, Queen Latifah, number 4, Lauryn Hill, number 5. You got Lisa Left Eye Lopes, number 6. You got the Brat at 7. You got Eve at number 8, Foxy Brown at number 9, and you got Cardi B at number 10. Right? Whew, child, not y'all put Megan Thee Stallion on the list for y'all got to Charlie Baltimore all the way down there at 48. I guess not y'all got Rashida on the list too over here at 29. Girl, listen. Y'all is a mess. Girl, Cash Doll was upset. Looked like she was number 43. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk about some things. I do not care what the people say. But one thing y'all gonna understand on today, feel how you need to feel, okay? Go and work that out in the mirror with yourself. Nicki Minaj should never, in all caps, ever come before Missy Elliott. Sorry. Nicki Minaj should never come before Missy Elliott. And y'all know Lil Wayne just did an interview with somebody and they asked him about his top faves or something like that. And he sat down and said Missy Elliott was number 1 for him. And I think he said Jay-Z was number 2. And yeah, you know, some people kind of felt the way in the comments because I think they thought he was going to say Nicki was his number 1. But I'm like, I mean, maybe she is, but I mean, you know, before there was Nicki, there were other individuals that Wayne actually looked up to. You know, he said, you know, Missy Elliott really influenced some things that he did. So I just feel like for me, you know, I feel like a person that's young did this list. I feel like somebody that's young ended up doing this list because to me, there is absolutely no way Nicki Minaj should have come before Missy Elliott. And I'm slick teetering with Lil Kim because we all know that originally Nicki got a lot of her style from Lil Kim. So if you're heavily influenced, then how is it that you number 1 over Lil Kim? Yeah, you probably went on and ended up selling more than Lil Kim, but times also changed as well as for social media and things, heavily influencing how people sell their music today. Right? It was different a few years ago when Nicki came into the game versus when Kim came into the game. And now even more different now that we got TikTok, because TikTok be sitting over here making everybody think that, oh, they song is booming. Well, girl, we really just like the hook. Okay, we really just like the hook. Let's be honest here. So yeah, I just felt like, girl, y'all put Nicki at number 1 because you wanted to argue. That's why y'all said let's argue, because you knew people was gonna argue y'all down with y'all putting Nicki at number 1 and then gonna put Missy Elliott at number 3. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And you know what else is so funny to me? And nobody has mentioned this. Me and my guy had a conversation about this a few months ago because I just was like, Yo, I don't think I've ever seen Missy Elliott collab with Nicki. And he was like, yeah, I don't think she ever did. I don't think Missy is on it like that with Nicki. And I'm just like, yo, I didn't even think about that. Can somebody please let me know that there was a track? Please tell me that there was a track between Missy Elliott and Nicki. Because they have never ever worked together, from my understanding. Somebody said throw the whole list, not throw the whole list away, child. What Shantia said? Oh, embarrassing. She was also able to have a career because Lil Kim was in jail. Whew. Okay. Roxy random me. Nope. So there wasn't. Okay, thank you, Kyla. So they've never worked together. I definitely wonder why. Like, I wonder why they haven't done a track together. I mean, I think it would be dope. I really do. Missy told Nicki about herself one time about coming at Little Kim. Oh my. Then maybe that's why. You think Nicki is pop? I don't think Nicki's pop. I think Doja Cat is pop for sure. I think Doja Cat is pop. Doja Cat definitely gives me pop. But not y'all got MC Light all the way down at the bottom, child. Not y'all having her closer to Cuban Doll. And girl, y'all did this list trying to argue with folks. I just refuse to believe. I just refuse to believe. Girl, not y'all got Gangsta Boo before MC Light. Girl, y'all are some disrespectful little thing. Girl, why is Tink on the list? Well, Tink does kind of rap a little bit, but she primarily sings. Like, y'all not finna. If that's the case, why the hell is Doja Cat on the list, to be honest with you? Girl, girl, not them putting Kaya at number 50. Y'all not finna try and do Kaya when she still got music that influences the people today. Girl, y'all wanted to argue, and I am not finna argue with you guys any longer. They definitely created the list and hit shuffle. Like, let's just spread this out. Shuffle and edit is what it's giving. Missy is best friends with DeBrat and Kim. Child. It's ladies night. And girl, listen, we need another ladies night. I wonder who would be on there. We need another ladies night. But anyway, girl, let's go ahead and scoot over. Let's scoot over. I just had to say that. I just had to bring this up. Doja Cat can freestyle. She's a rapper. Gotta listen to her other music and features. Okay. But you know, Kyla, that's always been a debate on what Doja Cat is, whether she's a rapper, whether she's a singer. I think she's neither. I just think she's a pop star. I think she's just, she could do a little bit of everything. And not only that, though, she can perform. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I did not like Doja, girl. I was not seeing it for Doja when all that stuff had popped out about her being on these little videos or in these groups, chats and stuff she was doing. Girl, I was not featuring Miss Doja, but Doja kind of won me over, I think, at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. I think she ended up I think she hosted an award show or something, and she ended up performing. I was like, I mean, BIT, I see. I mean, I'm coming along, Doja girl. I'm gonna scoot over there. I could come over there. I mean, if you want me to come over there, then just tell me to come over there. I'm coming over there. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to like Miss Doja for sure. But I just think she is. If she keeps going, I think she's gonna be huge. And I just don't know. Well, I don't know, because I think at some point Missy Elliott was huge, and I feel like she still is huge. She just not putting out music like that. I think she had got sick at one point and she kind of like fell back. So I mean, maybe she does get to be on this list. Maybe Doja could be on this list, and she could also be on the singing list as well. Just because I think that she's like going to be like she's like a pop star, and she's big and she's going to be huge. Doesn't mean that she can't be on either of the lists, you know. So y'all about got a point. This list is a joke. Nicki should not be number one. And in what world is Cardi, Doja, or Lotto above Remy on a rap list? I feel like we could add Charlie Baltimore to that list too. I think the only difference is with I mean, as far as how did they get on the list above people. When you say Remy Ma, it makes me think of Charlie Baltimore. I feel like her career wasn't as long as it could have been, but Miss Girl used to, you know, she used to give. She used to give, and I just really hate that we didn't get more of her and Vita for that matter. All right, guys, let's see. Where is this list? This list, child, listen, I don't, it looks like it was on Twitter with 50/50 entertainment, 50/50 entertainment, okay? And they put this list out over there and they got the girls in shambles. Okay, Azalea Banks is coming in at a hard 40 for the people. Okay. So yeah, Claudia Jordan said burn this list. I am with Claudia, girl. Burn this motherfucking list, girl. Burn it to the ground. Y'all, let's go ahead and move on. I want to talk about real quick Todd Tucker, okay? Because I didn't even know he was working with Encore.
Encore. I mean, you've done a lot of great things. Do you ever see yourself doing that full time?
Well, right now we have Candy and the Gang, which I created, but you know we exec produced that. I have Encore that's on BET that's got greenlit for a second season. So I'm just doing a little bit of everything.
Encore. I mean, you've done a lot of great things.
Hold on, y'all.
Do you ever see yourself doing that full time?
So let's talk.
Okay, so this is interesting to me because, and I'm gonna go, you know what, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna let Carlos play because my thing is this. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all hear me. Okay, I think y'all can hear me. So I was shocked to find out that Todd was working on Encore because remember, Carlos and Todd used to work together on like R&B Divas, Hollywood Divas, or whatnot on the OWN network back in the day, back in like 2015, 16, somewhere up in there. So I thought once Carlos ended up leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta, and based on the rumors and stuff that was put out by, you know, Phaedra and Portia regarding Candy and Todd, I thought they probably fell out because people tried to add Carlos's name into the BS. So I was shocked to see like, oh, so Todd is executive producer of Encore as well. So you're still out here getting money with Carlos. Who would have known? I'm gonna go ahead and play Carlos's quick snippets with the Jasmine brand because I want to hear what he said because I don't remember what he said in this interview.
Encore. I mean,
so let's talk about BET Presents the Encore. That's your show that's on right now. What inspired that show?
I created that show 7 years ago.
Okay.
Because I have a passion for girl groups. I grew up listening to TLC, Escape, SWV. You know, I was this boy who was just obsessed with girl groups. So can you imagine the first day I met Kandi Burruss when she decided to do Atlanta Housewives? I was such a groupie to Kandi, and I thought Kandi did not like me when I first met her.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you ever meet Kandi, she's not jovial because she's kind of like, hey. And you know, all the girls used to give me like, yes, Carlos, and Kandi was like, hi. And I was like, oh my God, Kandi hates me. And she's like my favorite member out of Escape. So a few months later, I had to do her interview.
So let's talk about BET Presents the Encore. That's your show that's on right now.
And she said the magic word to me after the interview. Carlos, let's go gossip. And I was like, baby, you got me. So I've always been a fan of girl groups. I created the show 7 years ago because I felt that girl groups was a missing element in music. Mm-hmm. And long story short, I contacted Keely, Shamari. Yes, I had her before Housewives. Felicia Fallon from Cherish. I have Melody Thornton from the Pussycat Dolls. Sarah from Destiny's Child. I had all this. So we went through 2 networks. And
no, hold on. Let me interrupt. So those women you just listed, that was the first round of you pitching the show.
That was the original cast.
Okay, hold on. Who was the original cast again?
Shamari, Keely, Felicia Fallon, Melody Thornton, Sarah Franklin, and she said the magic word to me after the interview. Carlos, let's go gossip. And I was like, baby, you got me. So I've always been a fan of girl groups. I created the show 7 years ago because I felt that girl groups was a missing element in music. Mm-hmm. And long story short, I contacted Keely, Shamari. Yes, I had her before Housewives.
All right, y'all. So that makes sense now. So I didn't really think about that. So he ended up working. He started this out 7 years ago. So now that makes sense. If he and Todd got into a contract 7 years ago when things were all good, then he probably has to make sure Todd gets his money because of whatever rights he has to the idea or the title or whatever it is. So I feel like that makes sense if Todd is still the executive producer, even though it don't seem like they really run in the same circles or anything, anymore. Like they may be cool or whatever. But yeah, okay, well, there's that. Okay. Child, I see somebody saying Mr. Kevin Samuels was the big M. Oh, wow. I don't know. I just had questions. I ain't putting that out there, but I definitely had questions surrounding the passing. Okay. And just wondering whether or not there is indeed going to be an investigation. All right. Surrounding his passing. All right. What else? Let me see what else we got. And then I'm probably going to hop off this thing real quick. Like, hold on, wait. Farrah didn't want to be associated with the show anymore, so she didn't come back. I feel like she can't really sing like that. That's why she ain't come back. Child. But I wonder where she at right now today. And I also wonder if some of the people he had in the original pilot, if they're going to show up that did not show up in season 1, if they're going to end up showing up for season 2. And I also because at one point he was talking about having some guys. So if he's talking about having some guys come through, then I'm wondering who those guys going to be. And if it's going to be women, then what set of women are you going to bring back? I truly enjoyed Encore season 1. And I already know season 2 is going to be just as good. I already know. It was a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to us to the BS with the BS. Somebody said, can you elaborate? It's just the internet, not real life. What did you say? I saw this last year and I was shocked. People tried to come at me when I questioned it like I was diminishing Todd. But I thought there was an issue between them all. I always thought that too. I thought the same thing. I thought the exact same thing. So some was going on. And I don't think Candy has made it to his show yet. He has a podcast. He has a podcast, and I don't think Candy has been on the show. I don't know if he's texted her or what that dynamic is, but child, we shall see. We shall see. Let's go ahead as we're talking about Housewives content. Let's talk about Miss Nene Leakes real quick, child, because y'all know Nene Leakes over here and sued Bravo down to the Andy, down to the production, truly original, just suing, child. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of information dang near every day. It's like they're reporting on Nene Leakes and talking about this lawsuit or whatever she got going on. I'm bringing up Kim's name and stuff. So now they're saying exclusive. Nene Leakes calls out the alleged racist treatment of Real Housewives of New York's Ebony K. Williams in lawsuit. And I'm like, well, y'all, I guess they were just waiting on a particular angle or something. I don't know. But they're saying in court documents obtained by the Jasmine brand, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Nene Leakes offers several instances to support her claims that the Bravo network cultivates a racially insensitive and segregated work environment. Now, let me keep going. One notable moment that made the suit was when Ebony K. Williams, the only Real Housewives of New York Black castmate, was at odds with her castmates. Listen, somebody said it in the comments a while back that or the other day that they're 50-50 on this lawsuit, and I am as well, because I feel like there is some truth to it. But girl, why you want to do it now all of a sudden? Because it seems like you're not getting your way. But girl, when I look at this MFing Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip and the ambiance, I'm just not I'm gonna watch it like I told y'all, but I'm just not featuring it or feeling it. Like, y'all can add some other Black women. Y'all can add Shamari to that and drop one of these Black ladies. Y'all can call up Tanya and ask Tanya if she would like to join. Like, y'all can hit her up. Oh, girl, it's giving whitewashed, and I hate it. I do not like it. Oh, girl, I can't stand it. So Nene probably do got some points and stuff. I mean, we do know how her and Kim used to be at it back and forth, girl. The reunions, I live. Okay, for especially the clips that's all over Twitter. All right, I live for the moments when they had their banter or whatnot. But let's be honest here. I do feel like Miss Kim definitely ended up getting rewarded with her whole damn show. Did she walk off the reunion one time? I could have sworn she walked off set, but maybe I'm over exaggerating. Let's keep going. In May of 2021, Ebony K. Williams was introduced as Real Housewives of New York's first Black housewife. Will she be returning? I don't know what's going on with that franchise. I've been wondering whether or not she's going to be returning. Williams soon observed and reported racially offensive conduct and or statements by longtime white housewife Ramona Singer. And listen, what happened with Ramona, What happened with Ramona? Ramona went and took her over there to Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip season 1. Okay, round 1, and got ate by Miss Kenya Moore. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle the girls. For real, out here running amok. And y'all sat up here and elevated this woman and gave her another opportunity, knowing that she was over here running amok in the palace. And y'all like, oh, we're going to go over here and we're going to give her an opportunity to do a whole nother. Like, why? Y'all could have pulled one of the white women from the ex-wives club for them to join. Girl, anyway, let's keep going. What else are they saying over here? All right. Public reports suggest that Singer had made racially inappropriate remarks about Black people, including stating, "This is why we shouldn't have Black people on the show." Girl, who said that? I know she didn't say that. Did she say that out loud on the show? Did she say that out loud on the show? I know she did not say that. All because you are not ready to address certain conversations and you don't have the range. Girl, Now, see, Sutton had almost took that same route as Miss Ramona last season on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but she worked her way back up the way she was over there trying Miss Erica Jane, girl. So Sutton is all good in my book as of right now. Okay, but I can't believe Ramona actually said that. That's wow. Let me go back. I'm checking out some of you guys' comments, but let me go back to this article real quick. Reportedly, Williams lodged an internal complaint alleging racially offensive behavior by Singer in the summer of 2021. Reportedly, the internal investigation corroborated racial allegations made in December of 2020 by another crew member, but supposedly not those made by Williams. Girl, good night and goodbye. So y'all accepted it from a crew member, but didn't accept it from this woman that you pretty much got clear footage of what the hell was going on? Girl, listen. Girl, the more I read this, the more I'm like, Nene might have a little girl. She might be working with a little something. She might be working with a little something. Eva is the last lady I would have cast on any other show except a show about being pregnant. She does that well. What's going on, Mims? Most housewives are old white women. It looks weird adding a young popping black woman. I guess those were the times. I side-eye Nene because you stayed around for the foolishness and even said you want Kim back on the show. You were for Andy until Andy wasn't for you. Well, damn. There's that. Bravo decided to do a shakeup, and they are now doing Real Housewives of New York Legacy cast and revamping Real Housewives of New York. Okay. Legacy cast. Legacy. Girl, just go to a new city. Just go to a new city. Stop acting like they the only ones living in New York, girl. Come on now. Let's stop. Let's not do that. They wrong for that. Yeah, they need to hold her accountable. She needs to be canceled for you and seeing some stuff like that. Absolutely, she did on the Real. Didn't Nene say she was open to going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta last year? Yes, she did say that. She said it when she was on the Real. Absolutely. But when they got Andy on there, Andy didn't even want to talk about Nene at all. He didn't want to say her name, say my name. He didn't even want to say her name or anything really. You know, so he didn't want to address it. He tried to glaze over it. He was done with Miss Girl. I think NBC will settle. Andy already admitted to sabotaging her. Did he? When did he admit that? Wow, that is crazy. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Eva is definitely pregnant. She is. She just announced on April Fool's Day, and I thought it was a joke. Shame on me. Shame on me. But yeah, guys, so that's what all is going on. Let me see what else. What? What is she talking about? Garcelle says she was appalled how Whoopi Goldberg treated the View producers during her audition. Plus, recalls Rosie Perez kicking her under the table. It was a shut the F up, BIT. You're talking too much kick. Girl, what is going on? What is Garcelle talking about? Is this in her book? What didn't happen? Garcelle is opening up about her unpleasant experience while auditioning for The View. According to page 6 in her book, so this is in her book, Love Me As I Am, the 55-year-old detailed guest hosting on the show in 2015. Now, Garcelle, now we understand this is your truth, and girl, you just, got a major deal. I forgot what the deal was about, but I know it was a major one recently. Girl, why are you out here airing these people out in your book? Girl. Now, I don't think Whoopi gonna be too happy about you or Rosie. And you know y'all all actors. Girl. I don't want them going over there trying to complain to the director and stuff, saying I don't want to work with Miss Garcelle because she was over there talking about me in a book that she profited off of and I didn't get a dime. Okay, now they're saying at the time she sat on the panel show with Whoopi, Rosie, and Nicole. She recalls being shocked by Whoopi writing, I was shocked and appalled to see how testy Whoopi was with the show's producers. I was embarrassed and disappointed, to say the least. It was cringeworthy. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star expected a more friendlier interaction with the host. However, that wasn't the case. There was a brief nonchalant recognition that I was the co-host up to bat that week. No greetings or welcoming niceties. I guess that's what she's saying. just a hey. And they continued on with the top of the morning meeting with producers. Okay. The energy was cold, unfriendly, and standoffish. The atmosphere was so opposite to my friendly nature and definitely not what I had expected or hoped for. She also recounts another startling experience with Rosie Perez. She says that while speaking on the show, Rosie Perez allegedly kicked her leg underneath the table. It was a shut the BIT, you're talking too much signal. Girl, I mean, maybe you was doing a little too much chitty chatty patty and couldn't nobody else get in and get their thoughts. Girl, they probably was gonna forget what they had to say. Girl, not saying that's okay. You really shouldn't have put your leg on that lady. You shouldn't have put your foot on her. You shouldn't have kicked her. All right. Later, she says Rosie explained why she kicked her, saying, "Girl, I just wanted you to know that you needed to be quiet. I thought you were gonna go on too long. We have a system here. And we know when the other one is about to talk. So I just wanted you to stop from talking too much." Oh, girl. It was definitely a girl shut the BIT moment. You are talking too much. It was definitely that, ma'am. It was definitely that. See, one thing about Garcelle, y'all, Garcelle may not check you in your face. And I'm only going off of how I've seen her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But girl, she will definitely, obviously come and check you in a book. Whew, child, I cannot. Not her airing these people out like that. Garcelle. I don't know. I just feel like she's been in the industry long enough, and I just feel like, to me, y'all correct me, okay? But this is just merely my opinion. I feel like she's been in the industry so long that this was not the first time that she's walked on set and somebody probably didn't give her the warmest welcome that she desired. I feel like they probably was like, "Oh, okay then, girl. Like, okay, hey, girl. Okay, let's get to it." Because you don't know what them folks got going on either. Everybody's not going to be bubbly like that. But I don't know. It made me feel like you used Whoopi's name as a what they call it when you dropping, like when you a name dropper, to get people to go ahead and scoot over here and check out this book. So I mean, I don't know, girl. I don't necessarily like that. It was definitely your experience, so you could write about it. But I mean, I just don't want them to shun you away from other projects, Suzanne. Okay? Suzanne Garcelle. Thank you so much, Mims, for the super chat. Garcelle would have been a good fit for Sister Circle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Possibly, but when you say Sister Circle, I'm thinking about the lack of an audience, and there's like no hand clap or anything like that, and no laughter or whatever. It definitely was giving the last leg of the reel, for sure. So I feel like the reel somewhat ended up being the Sister Circle with a different set, just a little. You know, just my thoughts. I definitely hate that the show got canceled, but yeah. They both got canceled, huh? Not the canceled show. Yeah, they both are. That's why us folk will never get anything good, because we need to learn not to put each other down until we can uplift each other. Not another Nene Leakes. Well, there's that. Okay, that's my only big thing about Miss Garcelle. I just don't want nobody to try to like be like, "Oh, that's how you feel, girl. We'll never invite you back to the real. I don't care what you got going on. Can't sit here. That seat is taken." Yikes. But I think she'll probably be, just fine. Just fine at the end of the day, child. Okay. Let me see what else you guys are saying in the comments before I wrap this thing on up and head on out. All right. Somebody says everybody asks stupid questions. They mad. Can't sue Walmart? but mad at Nene when you've been getting talked to crazy for 10 years. The gag is Whoopi has just produced a Lifetime movie that Garcelle starred in. Oh, wow. Well, I hope that she gave Whoopi a heads up. Like, hey, girl, you know you in my book, right? Yeah, girl, I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you and how you was over there acting when I came to the show. Well, we'll see how that's going to go. Yes, you are late. Wait, I'm late. So Kevin Samuels died over age 35, unmarried, and alone? Yeah, that's what it seemed. I mean, I guess he wasn't really alone, but he was alone. You know, the woman said he fell on top of her, so alone but not alone, but alone technically, unmarried. Yikes. What else? Nothing else. Nothing else. All right, guys. Well, this was cute. This was fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out, spending your lunchtime with me. All right. I thank you all so very much. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you have yet to do so. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. All right. Let me check out these likes over here. We know how the girls like to do. We always like that. Y'all always like to give half of the amount of likes for the amount of people that are in here. We have over 400 people in the chat. And girl, not me. Let me refresh. Let me refresh, girl, because I saw 90 likes. Okay, looks like we have 145 likes. All right. So I want to believe that you all are going to hit that like button for your girl. Okay. Phil, what you mean? Phil. Not today. Phil talking about call-in show. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Maybe later. Maybe, girl. It's Friday. I'll let y'all call in on Sunday for sure. Okay? I'll let y'all come in on Sunday. Was it a woman or one of the girls? You talking about that was at that? Ooh, girl, you know where? Shay. I don't know. I mean, well, her name, definitely. Well, girl, let me shut the look out. Like a name finna tell you what a person was. Yikes. Anyway, this was cute. This was cute. This was cute. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Okay. Thank you all so much for your support. I definitely appreciate it. Again, please don't forget to like the video, please. Appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Also, like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.